Some of you have known me for many, many years. Some of you have only just met me. This video is designed for you, the viewer, to find out more about Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Here I am, 50 facts about Dragonheart. I originally started my YouTube channel March 2013. I hold an honours degree in public services. I have two cats called Solus and Luna. My favourite colour is blue. I was born in Cardiff, which is the capital of Wales. I am 33 years young. I have appeared on TV as a paid extra on television shows such as Casualty and Pobl y Cwm. I play a sport called bowls or lawn bowls. It can be played indoors or outdoors. I started playing bowls in July 2003. When I was 16, I played bowls for my national team Wales against Scotland in an under-16s international test series. I ended up winning some games, I lost some games, and overall we drew with Scotland. For my GCSEs, I picked French, religious studies, graphic design and art. I once won a newspaper quiz. It was to do with Star Wars, and the prize was a toy pod racer, which ended up being Sebulba's pod racer. I have a rare medical condition called cluster headaches, or CH for short. I have a video on this channel if you wish to find out more about this condition. I have poor eyesight and wear glasses, but I also have recently transitioned to wearing contact lenses, which I have in right now. I support Liverpool Football Club because my dad supports Liverpool Football Club. I support Cardiff City Football Club as well because where I was born, it is my local team. And I also support the Welsh national football team. My PE teacher once told me that I was the most improved rugby player in the school and I was the hardest footballer in the year. When I was younger, I had Osgood-Schlatter's disease, which is basically a condition which affects your muscles as you're growing. I had a car accident on my wedding day. I can drive and I passed my driving test in 2009. My first car was a red Vauxhall Corsa Sting. I have a fear of spiders. I'm right-handed. My favourite book series is A Song of Ice and Fire, popularly known as Game of Thrones by author George R.R. Martin. I have read all the books in the series and I absolutely adore them. My favourite food is either a well-done sirloin steak or a bacon and egg cheeseburger, maybe with an egg inside it as well, just for good measure. And possibly a chicken goujon, who knows. My first job, once I graduated from university, was as a business support officer for the Family Court Advisory Support Service for the Welsh Government. This was a short-term contract for 3 months. The first football match that I ever attended was with my dad. It was in 2001. It was a World Cup qualifier for the 2002 FIFA World Cup, and it was between Wales, my national team, and Armenia. I believe it was like 4th and 5th in the group, with 6 teams in the group in total, and it was a boring 0-0 draw, unfortunately. My favourite film series are Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. I can only speak English, however, I can understand certain Welsh phrases, slang terms, and I can read certain Welsh words and translate them as well. I'm basically what they would call Wenglish, which is a bit of a stereotypical thing a lot of southern Welsh people are called. I recently took up Warhammer miniature painting as a hobby and have started battling with them against my friend Lord Rexasaur. I am 6 foot 1 inch tall. I've seen Triple H, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins compete in a live event main event. This next one is on my phone because I won't be able to list them all off the top of my head. I have seen Take That, Blackstone Sherry, Hailstorm, Enter Shikari, Shinedown, Fall Out Boy, 30 Seconds to Mars, Baby Metal and Lost Prophets live. I have also seen comedians Al Murray and Russell Howard live. My favourite chain restaurant for a sit-down meal is TGI Fridays. My favourite fast food restaurant meal is a boneless bucket box from KFC. My current favourite side order from a restaurant would be the chili heat wave or the tangy cheese Dorito sticks that you can get from Burger King. One of my favourite pastimes and interests is reading about serial killers. I very often go down the rabbit hole of going onto a Wikipedia page after Wikipedia page, after Reddit thread, after online forum, and read lots of information about certain serial killers, certain patterns and certain things that they got up to. I have also been on the Jack the Ripper tour in Whitechapel and Spitalfields in London as well. I have seen 3 wrestlers wrestle live in the flesh that I am very, very grateful to have seen. One of them is Triple H, which I've already mentioned in this video. The reason why I'm so grateful that I've seen Triple H is because he no longer wrestles anymore. He retired about 18 months after I'd seen him wrestle live. so I'm very grateful I got a chance to see him wrestle before hanging up his boots. The second wrestler is Kane. Kane was one of my all-time favourite wrestlers when I was younger, and it's very unlikely that he's going to wrestle ever again. He looks quite out of shape, and he hasn't wrestled in WWE for a good number of years. He's also got a political career going on at the moment, so I'm very grateful that I got the opportunity to see him wrestle when I did. And the third person is Bray Wyatt, who is sadly no longer with us after passing away last year. A band or artist that I would love to see live but haven't yet would be Nickelback for a band and Avril Lavigne for an artist. I was once, many years ago, a verified content creator for the Total War series of games, and very often received early access and DLC, and occasionally a couple of game codes for the Total War series of games as well by Creative Assembly. This next one is quite funny. I share a birthday with Barry Manilow, Venus Williams, Lindsay Lohan, and Jordan Henderson. When I was younger, I broke my nose playing football. I went to head the ball, and as I was coming down from my jump, a player jumped up and I caught the back of his head with my nose and broke it. I once broke a bone in my elbow just by here after falling on some ice, and I broke my big toe in my parents' garden. I was kicking a ball against their back wall, and they had a little patio stone on the garden, and as the ball was bouncing, I've gone to kick the ball and I've basically stubbed my toe into the ground, therefore breaking my big toe. My guilty pleasure is ordering food from our local kebab shop, ordering a cheese omelette, some chicken wings, a garlic bread pizza, or a cheeseburger. I also have an unhealthy obsession with Fab ice lollies. We'll go for a food shop on a Saturday, we'll buy, say, a box of 6 Fab ice lollies, and by the end of the weekend, they will all be gone. I was once told by the producer of a Welsh TV show, which is High Hopes, that my local area of Merthyr Tydfil is a fucking shithole. I'm an atheist. I do not believe in God. However, I do respect all religions and creeds, and I do love the fact that there are people that believe in God or a greater being, and that they find comfort and, you know, have communities that they can sort of turn to in times of need and desperation and things such as that. So I respect all religions, but I'm not religious myself. Well, we've just talked about religion. Let's talk about politics while we're at it. My political view is somewhere between centrist and left wing. More so on the left. Wales is usually a very Labour-centric nation due to past events. I just put that on my phone just because it's easy just to read that rather than stuttering and thinking about what I was going to say. But I'm sort of somewhere between the left and the centrist kind of way of thinking, as many people in Wales are. I also support the Yes Cymru movement, which is for an independent Wales. Now, I'm not going to kid myself. That is a long way from happening. It probably won't happen in my lifetime, but I do like the idea of a Wales nation governing itself and not relying on Westminster and other people, you know, having a say on Wales as a nation. I like the fact that we could one day perhaps do that ourselves, but I do realise that we're a long way away from that ever happening. And also the thing with Yes Cymru is that there are a lot of people that take that kind of movement to the extreme. I'm certainly not an extremist. I'm more of a person that, yeah, I can get behind that. It would be nice if I could see that happen one day. I know all the power to you if you do think that will work out, but I'm also quite a realist as well. My surname is Danish in origin. Genetically speaking, and this has been proven because a relative of mine once sent her spit off to be analysed, but genetically speaking, I am mainly Mediterranean in origin. And there we go, everyone. That is 50 facts about Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. If there were facts in this video that you weren't aware of, please let me know in the comment section below. It'd be interesting to see if you scored them throughout the video. So if you went 1, 2, 3, yes, I knew that. Yes, no, I did not know that. I'd be interested to see what your sort of tally was at the end. Don't lie about it. Put it in the comment section below if you had like 30 or 40 or out of 50 or whatever. Be interesting to see. Hope this video has answered some questions or some things you may not have known about me or things like that. And I will see you in the next video. I've been Dragonheart. Until next time, goodbye.